All right, this is I don't know what this is. This is a podcast by Neil Savage on the Neil Savage channel. Big Fantasma here. I got a special guest host,
Lee Hustle.
straight in from Denver. Flew in with the bag, making it happen. So we were talking about what to talk about on this podcast, and I was telling them how people don't be understanding credit. People don't know about credit, what it can do, how you can use it. So I gave a for example, and here's my for example. You can use credit in a way to buy you a car, to buy you a house, to upgrade your life, to buy a better car, a better house. And I noticed that a lot of people use credit to make their lives more comfortable. And that's fine if you got a steady income and you can pay your bills and that's what you're about. But then I realized that, as comfortable as I made it for my kids, they were just spoiled. And they didn't know no kind of struggle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So when I give them all these things, they just want more.
Exactly.
Because that's all they know how to do is ask for the next thing to have,
Yeah.
So what I did as a change when I got divorced was I took my money and I used credit to buy things that would make money. Like the house I bought, I have a rental in the back. So even though I owe on the house, I'm making money every month on the rental, right? I put in a bathroom on the back of the house. So now I can just rent out 2 rooms and a bathroom together. I bought a bunch of machine tools that I can make things with. I bought a bunch of inventory, parts to make things.
But so to clarify, when you're talking about money, do you mean money in a short amount of time, a long amount of time, money over the next 20 years, the next, 10 years? What are you getting at here?
The only way to really build wealth it takes time to build wealth.
For sure.
That's why they call it generational wealth, or they call it the lighter.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
They call it generational wealth because it builds over generations. Like one generation hands to another generation
For sure.
the gold, and then they keep on going. But in order to get there, you have to build wealth in your own time. And the way you build wealth is by using credit to buy something that makes money, right? So let's say, for example, instead of just buying a house for yourself, buy a duplex and rent half of the house out,
Yeah.
and make money off of your investment. Instead of just looking at the house at the place where I live, the house is where I make money, like in my garage. Like maybe there's something you can do. Maybe you could sew. You can have a sewing machine and sew custom clothes in your garage, or you could have a silk screen and make t-shirts, or buy a machine that you can make things with, and slang that. Maybe you invest in a dope ass computer and do a studio. Maybe you make music,
Mm-hmm.
But we spend so much time, and I quit playing video games for the most part because we spend so much time entertaining ourselves, watching TV, reading the internet, playing a video game, and all that time could be spent actually doing something like growing a garden, or working on your house, or building something in your garage,
Something that's gonna build longevity for
right.
yourself.
Like I played thousands of video games in my life. What does it matter that I had a max score on a fucking Grand Theft Auto, that I had all the weapons? Does that even matter?
No,
now?
ever. It never does.
So all those accomplishments that I had in the game that I felt was an accomplishment really don't mean shit.
Yeah, at all, because it's a game.
It's a game.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, but when we talk about as far as like investments, investing in a game system isn't necessary. I wouldn't say it's a good investment as far as longevity of building money, because like you said, once you buy it, all the value is lost. So what we were getting at was basically investing into like houses, building equity,
a car you could do ride share with, a car you could do Uber Eats. Like, that's what I told Quill, because Quill was over here paying, having to release a car from Lyft and paying like $250 a week for it, right? But he got a car for $330 a month.
Exactly.
So what's $250 a week? That's $1,000 a month. He's saving $630 a month right off the bat.
Exactly.
And there's no restrictions on his car now. Now he can go and do the
It's
Uber
his
Eats
shit.
or
He
whatever.
does
Yeah.
whatever he wants to in his shit.
And that's an investment that I told him to make. And I told him, I said, look, you buy this car and you pay 16 payments on it, pay it off, and buy a house.
True.
That's the next thing you're going to buy is a house.
True.
Because you build that equity, the credit line up.
True. Yeah, I even guns. Great investments. Great investments.
You know, all these people that were for the gun laws, they got all scared. They want to try to buy a gun, and they realize it ain't that easy to buy a gun. You know, you gotta wait. You gotta go through the background check. You gotta
Yep.
they gotta have it in stock. Like what they don't have it in stock.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And all these scary motherfuckers are like, oh, you don't need a gun. Now they all want a gun.
That everyone needs guns. Everyone needs guns.
Yeah, but see, that's my thing is that I think it's cool to have guns, but I think it's even more cool to make guns. You know?
Yeah, and that's the biggest part is like, you know, the fact that you can manufacture, you know, that right there in itself is, you know, is income.
Yeah.
Right there. That right there.
And I'm just using the shop for one thing. Like I showed you, I got a whole box of knives. That if I get a riveting machine, I'm gonna make money off those knives.
Exactly.
I got 100 blades in there, 100 blades. I paid $500 for 100 blades, so I paid $5 a blade, and they're different shapes too. They're different
Exactly.
shapes. So all I gotta do is put those handles on. And you want to know the shit thing about it? That box of wood that came in that showed you the handles, that was misdirected for someone else that used to live here. And I sat on it for a long time. I didn't want to open it. And when I opened it, it was wood for my fucking knives, dude.
Wow.
Crazy
That's
how the
crazy.
universe works out, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
And if you look at it, it's exotic woods too, so you can fucking.
Yeah, I saw it was cherry wood, mahoganies and stuff. It was looking pretty fucking dope, honestly.
Yeah. So what I need is a riveting machine to rivet the little pinholes.
Yeah, to make those pinholes.
Yeah. So that's next on my list of stuff to get.
Shit, you might be able to drill through those motherfuckers. You got that drill press in there.
No, they already got holes in them.
Oh, they
The
already
blades,
do?
They already got holes in them.
Oh, okay.
You gotta. I mean, I have to drill through the wood,
Yeah, exactly.
but put the rivet in there to hold it in place.
To hold it in there.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But
But you gotta. But what I'm trying to get at is a drill press. You know, milling, lathes, things of that nature are all great investments. Firstly, it's a one-time buy. But the biggest thing about that is then you can manufacture not only firearms, but multiple
Jewelry.
things. Jewelry.
I got a crucible. I issued a crucible. I can melt metal, dude.
See?
Like we can get a whole bunch of gold to make a gold brick, or a gold grill. You know.
That's what I need. You know, I need some gold, man. But yeah, you know it.
But the thing is I was always like making the amount of money where I could have done this, but instead I spent my money on my family.
For sure.
Like, oh, let's go to Disneyland. Oh, let's go to San Diego. Oh, Christmas, birthday, fucking whatever, dude.
For sure.
And what do I have to show for it? My ex-wife left me. My kids hate my guts. I had to sell all my shit, sell my house and everything. So what did all that fucking like? I mean, I hear like Quill talk about that he never had an interaction with his dad, but here I had a lot of interaction with my kids and they still hate my guts. So like, what the fuck, dude? You know what are you supposed to do?
I feel you, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'd have like a medium. You know, my dad, that fool was in and out. You know, so it's I be treating him with a motherfucking with a stick. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be.
But I had spent all that money on my family, and I realized when I was throwing shit out of my house, I could only pack so much into the storage room. I got a big storage room,
Yeah.
And I packed the important shit first.
Yeah.
The stuff I knew I wanted to keep. And then I had a whole big old pile of shit. A line of fucking just debris from that door to that window in front of my house. Just shit that was either broken or I didn't want to bother selling or we just couldn't fit. You know, we couldn't take it with us.
For sure.
And I looked at all that stuff. I'm like, man, I'm still paying for half of this motherfucking shit, you know?
Exactly.
And I had to let it go. I had to walk away from it. Why? Because, you know, the person who I was married to, who I thought was my ride or die, flipped the script, you know? She changed up, you know? And I had done, the last year of our marriage, I already knew it was over, but I said, I'm going to do everything I can to make her happy, to see if she'll stay, you know?
Yeah.
But there was no use, dude. She was already gone, dude.
For sure. And I mean, that's what, as men, sometimes we gotta, you know, kind of just, I don't want to say, we gotta kind of just, you know what I'm saying, know our worth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because we know what we're worth being treated by a woman, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, because we know what we bring to the table. My bad, I'm tripping. We know what we bring to the table, though.
Well, that's just it, because she was a narcissist, so she'd always put me down. Like, in every situation, you know, she'd always find a way to put me down. And she was, because I was really the strong one. I was really the one providing for everybody.
Exactly.
She was trying to tear me down to make her
feel better.
on top,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, for sure. And that's another thing, man. It's just, that's what they try and do, bro. That's what they try and do. Is they'll tear down your character, make you feel bad about yourself, and then you feel like you know what I'm saying, even though you're trying, it's not enough. And
the whole time she was using my credit to just buy bullshit, dude. She had like 7 credit cards.
Yeah, see?
Just all racked up. All I was doing was paying interest the whole time.
Yeah, see? I'm just like, bro, you know, I don't want to sound like controlling, bro, but I feel like, you know, as men, you know, we from jump, bro, we're head. You feel me? I'm the head.
Well, that's where I fucked up, because early on in the marriage, I was working so many hours, and she was at home with the car, driving around, buying the groceries. I let her run the checkbook.
Yeah, see.
And she was the one writing the checks. Mm-hmm. I was the one getting the money, but she was writing the checks. And so from the get go, you know, I thought we were on the same. We had one bank account, dude. Exactly. We had one bank account, and she used everything, dude.
Yeah.
The only way I had any kind of money was I hid money from her and I saved it for our retirement.
Yeah.
But I used all that shit, you know.
And see, that's the thing, bro. It's like, I feel like we're in a day and age now that no matter how fucking invested you are into a relationship, bro, don't ever have the same bank account.
No.
You know what I'm saying? 2 bank accounts. Cause me personally, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm cool with a female that wants to be a housewife, but if you gonna be a housewife, that you know what I'm saying? No, fuck no. It's nigga, you're doing housewife shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I walk in this motherfucking house, spotless, you know?
Yeah.
I dinner's cooked. Kids are fed. Kids are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Groceries are shopped for. Clothes are washed. Shit like that, bro. You feel me? And of course, I mean, if you want to go out and splurge every now and then, I got you. We gonna do date nights and shit. But if you just want to run my pockets, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, see, I was younger and I trusted her and we didn't have much. So the whole time I was working, like I didn't really. I mean, I saw the paychecks come in.
Fact.
I saw the money come in, but I never really realized how much money it was.
How much money it was.
I really wasn't touching it. I was signing the checks.
But also, bro, you probably ain't never had shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I never had shit.
You know, so it was like once you got it, it's like I still don't know what it's like to, you know.
Well, because she was the one living the life, right? Mm-hmm. She was spending my money, and in the beginning, yeah, it was all like you said, house clean, kids fed, kids washed, clothing. I never had to fold my own clothes. Like I got a pile of clothes in there because I don't like folding clothes. Because I never had to fold clothes, dude. You know what I mean? Like I go to my drawer, there's always socks and underwear, dude. You know, that's how she held it down. You know, she was always clean, looking good, but then when I went to school, she said I was doing it for myself, that I was being selfish, and that's when she cheated, and that's when things started to go downhill. And then even though like I was working the whole time, sometimes she would go to work. She would try to go to work to make some extra money, but she always had sexual harassment issues at work. She always had sexual harassment, you know. And I realized this is just how she is. That's what she puts off, dude.
Yeah, facts.
You know, because girls can turn it on, turn it off. You know.
Exactly.
And I said, there's no way you could go to 3 consecutive places and all 3 places have sexual harassment. It's you, you know.
Yeah, exactly. No, I feel you, bro. And
but she cheated on me, so we had to end it. But when we ended it, I was $400,000 in debt between the cards, the credit cards, and the house.
Man. And that's tough, bro. I mean, you know, in just standing here in itself, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's a walking, you know.
But I flipped that shit because I was still making good money. And I went from $400,000 in debt to having this house. I owe $200 at this house. I went from $400,000 in debt, and now I'd say I'm $230 in debt. I owe a little bit of credit cards, but better than $400,000.
Bro. And I'm like, where I live at, bro, 400,000 is gonna get you a regular house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna get you no super nice house. You know.
I had a nice house for $300.
See?
This one's $260.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You want it where I live, bro. Our shit, like my shit right now is like probably like $350, and it's only a 3-bedroom. You feel me?
Yeah. That's why people move out to Phoenix. So there's jobs and the houses aren't that expensive.
Yeah, because our shit is fucking retarded, bro. Ever since they legalized the weed, it just went up, man. You know, Colorado is, you know, a fucking hub. You know.
Yeah, but you can't traffic across state lines. They need to change that law.
That's if they, you know, if they legalize weed federally. At that point, you know what I'm saying? You could fly with the weed on the plane, bro. You know, you could fly with a pound on you or some shit. You know, but like, that's why they don't want to legalize it federally. You know.
I don't know. I think this whole corona outbreak is gonna change a lot of shit. Cause look, people are gonna be more isolated. People will be working from home. Some of these stores ain't gonna reopen. They ain't gonna have to. They'll just do everything online. You know.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Is if you do anything online, any people that do stuff online, traceable. However, you're gonna be you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's like the stock market, bro. Your shit's just gonna fucking go up because now people are gonna find ways to, you know what I'm saying, stay in the house more. You know what I'm saying? Buy shit from in the house. You know, order shit from in the house. They're, you know,
Amazon, UPS,
Grubhub. Bro, that's why I'm like, if you invest in stocks right now, keep letting it go down. You know? Then you get to buy shit on discount. How I look at it, you buy it on discount. Because, you know, after this epidemic is over, boom. Shit's just gonna start booming. You know? Like it great time.
Yeah.
I mean, but the biggest part is you gotta have the money up front. And that's why, you know, any essential jobs that they deemed essential, you know, obviously that's great for those people who get to work, you know, and those people who are not, you know, deemed essential, you know. Hopefully, you know.
It's all gonna reset, dude.
You know, hopefully they figure something out.
A lot of small businesses can go out of business and never come back. Dude.
And that's the thing is like, you know, it's gonna be a we're in a recession now.
Yeah.
But you know, if it turns into a depression, then it's really gonna, you know, it's really gonna shake a lot of shit up.
These rifles, you know.
Man. For real, I mean, hey, the moment people can't start buying food, Yeah,
Yep.
that's when shit goes haywire.
All right. We got 20 minutes, so we should probably
Yeah.
kill it.
Facts.